Alright, hello everyone. Like I teased yesterday, today I will be giving my predictions for NXT Takeover 36 taking place tonight, exclusively in Orlando, Florida, and streaming exclusively on Peacock. So, unlike last night where a telco provider could possibly be able to get you the Summerslam pay-per-view, tonight it's Peacock only. So you need to have Peacock in order to watch tonight's pay-per-view. So, again, I'm not too happy that, again, they pushed SummerSlam to Saturday. Terrible move on that part. I mean, it was a good show last night. Don't get me wrong. I mean, I'll just get into that quickly for a second. I mean, I'm happy Becky Lynch came back and shockingly took on Bianca Belair and stole the SmackDown Women's Championship from her. And just like how Brock Lesnar came back to stun Roman Reigns. Well, not really do anything to him, just make him shocked. So, point is, we have TakeOver tonight. Thankfully, the good news is, during the pay-per-view, WWE announced that their next pay-per-view, Extreme Rules, will be on September 26th. So, we're going back to the Sunday schedule. Thank you. Pay-per-views are supposed to happen on Sunday, not Saturday. And plus, it was the first time since 1992 that SummerSlam was held on a Saturday. So really. But the crowd was into it. I know there is going to be a crowd tonight at Full Sail University. They did sell tickets for tonight's event. So let's get into our matches for this evening. So let's get into our first match, which is going to be on the pre-show. So we just want to confirm the start time tonight. Okay, here we go. So we do have the start time scheduled for 8 p.m. Once again, exclusively on Peacock and on WWE Network outside of the U.S. So let's see here. So we have up-and-coming star by the name of Ridge Holland. This is going to be interesting. We're going to have a pre-show match featuring Trey Baxter. Baxter, according to this article, had grit and determination and took to social media to call out Ridge Holland to put those skills to the test once again. So, I don't know. I'd have to say, since Baxter looked good in the breakout tournament recently, I would have to say Baxter's going to win this match. I mean, yeah, they're promoting Ridge Holland to be somebody who could be up and coming as well, but Baxter had a good performance. And plus, Ridge Holland hasn't had a big match in a couple of weeks. Okay, Baxter fought a couple weeks ago in NXT. So, hate to say it, but the advantage is going to go to Baxter. So he gets the win here. Now, if you aren't aware, the $1 Million Championship is back in WWE. Why is it back? I don't know. I think it's kind of a dumb gimmick. I mean, maybe 30 years ago it was relevant because, again, Ted DiBiase was all about the money, and he still is to this day. So, here we go. Cameron Grimes and LA Knight are battling it out for the $1 Million Championship. So, who is going to be the victor here? There is a couple stipulation. So, Cameron Grimes will have something interesting here. LA Knight, if he wins this match, becomes his new butler. So, Ted DiBiase is going to have a new butler. So, I don't know. Cameron Grimes has been built up for a while on NXT. So, I'll have to give Cameron Grimes the victory here. Now, this is going to be interesting. We have the former members of the Undisputed Era. Well, Yeah, well, one used to be in the Undisputed Era. Kyle O'Reilly taking on Adam Cole, baby! So, I think O'Reilly's going to get the 2 out of 3 tonight. I have a good feeling. So let's go into the background of this. It's a rivalry fitting of an undisputed finale, and in NXT TakeOver 36, Kyle O'Reilly and Adam Cole will go to war to settle it all. The two former brothers in a battle will meet in a 2 out of 3 match after splitting their first 2 clashes. O'Reilly chose a standard match for the first fall, while Cole selected a street fight to the brutality. After the combatants nearly came to blows, Mr. William Regal, the general manager of NXT, put a stipulation for a steel cage match. Now, this is not going to be the main event, because we know what the main event's going to be later tonight. So we'll get into that as we go along here. Will Adam Cole back up his claim that he's the greatest NXT superstar ever? Or will the normality cool Kyle dig geek enough for a ruthless win? So, gonna give it to Kyle O'Reilly. I mean, they've been promoting this match very well, and I think it's gonna be Kyle O'Reilly. If Adam Cole wins, I don't know what this means, but Kyle O'Reilly's favored to win, right? He has to. Now, this is something interesting we got here. We got Raquel Gonzalez taking on Dakota Kai. So, this is interesting. How a couple weeks ago, Dakota Kai was able to kick the tall beast Raquel Gonzalez a couple weeks ago. And this was back in late July, where Dakota figured, you know what? I'm done here. I want that belt. The tall beast gets kicked by the short lady. So that's what happens here. Now they've been building it up for the past couple of weeks. So, no surprising. And we thought that these two were eventually going to end up going for for the Women's Tag Team Championship sooner or later. Nope. That's not what happened. So, I don't know what this is going to lead up to. But if Raquel Gonzalez doesn't defend the championship against Dakota Kai, for now, I'm not saying that this rivalry won't continue, but I could see it continuing. And if it doesn't, then, that's completely up on Triple H's hands on that end. But Dakota Kai's going to lose. I'll be very shocked if she wins. Just because, look at it this way. They're making Dakota a heel character right now. Raquel is gaining some momentum. If she doesn't defend tonight, the tall beast will look like a weakling. Okay, here we go. We have the NXT United Kingdom Championship on the line, where Walter's continual reign could be on the line tonight as he faces Elijah Dragunov. Now, keep in mind, Walter won the United Kingdom Championship 2 years ago against Pete Dunne. It's been 2 years since we've had a new NXT United Kingdom champion. So, tonight, Elijah Dragunov is going to have an opportunity to come to the States and take on Walter. So, I'm not going to really get into the background for this. And these two were supposed to have a rematch last month. And William Regal did the right thing. He figured, let's just have the match on pay-per-view in August. So that's why we're in this situation right now. So, there is a little bit of momentum for Elijah Dragunov. He could win tonight. I wouldn't rule it out. So I'll predict there will be a new champion tonight. Just like how, in our main event, I could see a huge title change. Where for your main event tonight, you have Karrion Kross taking on Samoa Joe, which has been built up very good. Very good storyline for this match. I think Joe is going to become a multi-time NXT champion. Therefore, your winner and the new NXT champion will be Samoa Joe. And for Karrion Kross, I guess he'll just be full-time on Raw now. They made him debut on Raw a couple weeks ago. So, it sounds like Joe's going to end up staying in NXT. And if he does, that's good. You know, because it was a mistake releasing Samoa Joe. They brought him back, and now he may be NXT champion. And trust me, when that Coquina clutch gets locked in tonight, Karrion Kross will not see it coming. It's like Joe is due to win again. To win the big match. And if he doesn't, I'll be very shocked. Okay, so with that, we're going to wrap this up. Once again, NXT Takeover 36 begins at 8 p.m. on Peacock. Hopefully, I will get this video up. Hopefully, I don't lose power because, again, I'm still dealing with the aftermath of Tropical Storm Henri here in New York. So, should be able to get this video out before 2 o'clock today, so let's hope. So with that, until the next one, please take care.